Hello there, my name is John Porterfield of Eco Cars and Eco Vans, and this is another great LPG converted Peugeot Partner, same as the Citroën Berlingo, body shape, engine size, etc., but obviously with Peugeot badging. Converted to LPG from day one, and it's in this rather vivid turquoise colour. But as you can see, the original van colour was white. So be different to white van man and have a turquoise one instead. Ply lined, as you can see, and there's obviously been some sort of work arrangement needed where things have had to be sectioned off. Obviously this can be easily unscrewed just to reveal a plain, ordinary, ply lined van. It looks like there's some roof bars there as well, so I'll leave those with the van. You are seeing it in its unvaleted state. Little interior light. Just picked this up direct from the lease company. Rather special this, because it's got the side door, which is pretty rare on this shape of van. Steel bulkhead, little wire mesh there again with this chipboard on, so that can be unbolted. So what a versatile machine this is. It's I've just driven it 70 miles myself. Drives very well. It's very tight. It's yet to be cleaned, so this slight marking on the seat will come out, but there's no rips or tears. Often these are well-worn tools, but this is very, very clean. There's the odd minor dimple dent. There's a little tiny shallow dent on the bonnet which you can hardly see, and it needs a good clean. But as you can see, it's very clean down the sides. The roof again needs a clean, but it's very clean condition wise. When you open the door shuts, it's had a good respray, I think from brand new. You can see in the door shuts everything has been painted as it should be. It's just the white on the interior of the rear van part. No holes to the carpet. I'll just show you some more detail. So the Peugeot Partner, at the moment there's just a one key, but it is a remote, which is pretty nice for a van. So we start the van up. Starts up on petrol. It's got a BRC system, gas system fitted. Turns to amber, turns to green, click from the back. There we are, running on LPG. So the fuel gauge, petrol gauge, we've got about just over a quarter tank of petrol, which you just need to start the van for that warm-up period. Guarantee the mileage there, backed up with a great service history, 81,307 miles. Normal wiper controls and indicator and lights on the other side. We also have, rather usefully, a steering wheel control for the sound system, which is a single shot CD player with a head-up display, and you can obviously change the volume with your fingertip controls. So that's very nice. And single shot CD player. To lock and unlock all the doors, hazard warning lights, normal heating controls, little 12 volt power point down there, or two actually, so you've got a 12 volt power point and also a cigarette lighter in there as well, so you charge two items up. Little glove box. It's also got an alarm fitted, and the booklet is with the van as well, which I'll look at in a moment. 5-speed manual box, manual windows in the front, but like I say, remote locking. Some useful storage up the top as well as obviously an interior light, etc. All the normal refinements, even a vanity mirror for the front passenger. Now, just show you some documentation. All the manuals for the van, including a 2008 edition of the LPG guide, which I believe had one of my adverts in. That might have been, there we go, yes. One of my old adverts of that Ford Focus estate we used to run. So an LPG map, but I'll give you a new one as well. All the manuals for the van are here. Say it's got a Cobra security system fitted. Other bits, more information about the security system, a driver's manual, handbook which is there, other bits and bobs that came from Peugeot when it was new. Looking at the service book, now there's 2 stamps in the service book showing a service at 16,000 miles and 40,000 miles, but from the lease company is a service print for this vehicle showing services at the following mileages that partly is backed up by the book: 16,900, 40,000, 61,000 and last at 77,000 on the 13th of August 2012. August, yes, that's right. So it's not due a service, and I believe the intervals on these are every 20,000 miles. So good service history, along with the BRC book that came, and one of the old style certificates showing it's got a BRC system with a Stacco tank of 53 litres, and its mileage at conversion was 0. It was brand new when it was converted to LPG autogas by Alternative Automotive Fuel Conversions Limited, who were obviously LPGA members. So it's the proper manual for the BRC system. Last but not least, the V5 is here. No previous keepers. It was leased by MCore Group UK PLC, care of RV Fleet Limited of Chippenham. So you'll be down as the second keeper, still classed as a petrol van because there's no financial benefit to being alternative fuel. So the road tax on this van will be £215 for 12 months road tax, or I think it's £118 for 6 months road tax. So before I walk you around the van, I'll just take you for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. Starts up first, turning the key, put it into gear properly. There we go. First gear, click from the back, switch it straight over to LPG. Clutch feels fine, it doesn't snatch. Third gear, and it drives lovely and smooth. Like I said, I've driven this for about 80 miles today. Sat on the motorway, 70 miles an hour of course. No wobbles from the steering wheel. It's very, very smooth. And I've just filled it up with gas. I put a little bit of petrol in, and it runs fine. It's testimony to the way LPG is with petrol engines. There's a lot less wear. This certainly is true in this case. It's very tight. Gear change is lovely. So much quieter than a diesel van and so much cheaper to run, with LPG costing around about 66 pence per litre. At the minute I'm paying 62 pence. I get a bit of a discount from the account with flow gas, but no doubt if you're a heavy user you could get the same at your local filling station. So like I say, it doesn't pull to the left or the right, it points, stays exactly where you put it. Pull over, brakes feel fine, pulls up lovely and straight, doesn't pull to the left or the right. So that concludes the test drive, and I'll just finish off now with a final walk around this van. Thank you. So welcome back from the test drive. I'll walk you around all the basics for the van. The windscreen is chip free, and looking at the front tyre, I'd say that has got 4 or 5 millimeters on. All the wheels, steel rims, all a little bit stone chipped, and just could do with a re-silvering, repainting with silver, but just please appreciate this has not yet been cleaned, so it's quite still dirty, but good tread on the front tyre. Wing mirrors fine. Looking down the sides, there is no serious damage to speak of whatsoever. Looking on the back wheel, which is a Michelin, that's practically a brand new tyre. 6-7mm on the back. The LPG filler is missing the plastic filler, so I'll replace that. They're only a few pounds to fit over the filler, which is nice to see in the bumper because you won't get any rust forming from the bumper. The LPG tank, of course, is where the spare wheel would have been, so no spare, but carry a tin of tyre sealant and that will be more than adequate. On the back we have another Michelin that again is about 4mm. Yes, about 3 to 4mm on the back. And the front tyre is another Michelin, and that is, I'd say, 3 to 4mm again. So good tyres all round, one of them being practically brand new. The front corner, extremely light, slight greys. That corner's perfect. Looking at the paintwork, there's the odd chip which could easily be touched in if you got this paint colour. But at the end of the day, this is a workhorse, drives very well indeed, as you'll have seen from the video. So we won't have this for long. What excellent value for money these really are. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this or any of our LPG, hybrid or even electric vehicles, please feel free to contact me, Jonathan, here at Eco Cars. Thank you.